Oh, why do I do this to myself? But here we go. Real unsettling things seen on camera. What the fuck? What was that? Oh, I've seen this. I've seen that part. I've seen that one. I've actually seen that video right there. That was the creepiest shit in the world. And as we all, I think it came up to me as a
Today we're
joke.
looking at some super creepy things that have been caught on camera that
Slap
are starting
Tam,
to
let's
freak
go.
the internet out. So hit that subscribe button, the
What
internet
happened to your
out.
face? Okay.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
His face just went.
Just like this.
Alright, let's go, Slap Tam. What you got today?
Our first clip of the day comes from a YouTube channel called Terra Latente. Not much is known about its true origins other than a homeowner appearing to have a haunting of some kind on their hands. The clip begins with the homeowner flicking what appears to be holy water around the room, signifying that they believe some kind of paranormal presence may be inside of their house.
Do you think so?
Hey, Padre nuestro que reza viene. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Hágase Señor tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
However, as they do, something quite eerie happens.
What?
Watch.
Damn.
No nos dejes caer en tentación.
What?
Padre nuestro que
That
estás
thing
en el
right there.
santificado sea tu nombre. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, Señor tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
The stuffed bunny toy on the cabinet starts moving.
No nos dejes caer en tentación. Padre nuestro que estás en el
Yeah, no. I'm good. No, thank you. I feel like the fucking dog on the right
Residents
where the
recite a
bunnies
prayer as
stare at
more
you.
holy water is
Staring
splashed
soul.
around the room.
Did y'all not see the bunny moving? Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the clip is brief and we're not given any more information about what exactly is going on here.
That's it?
The clip appears quite authentic and the residents seem to be genuinely cleansing their home of a spiritual presence. So then, how does one explain the
better
moving
cleanse more than
stuffed
that home,
toy?
'cause if that thing
Could
is
we really be witnessing some kind
burn
of
that fucking
haunting?
toy.
Or is it all just a well-orchestrated hoax?
Could be a
Let me
hoax.
know where you land on this in the comments
Still burn the
down
toy.
below.
Or you just burn the whole fucking house down. Fuck it.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, Señor tu voluntad en la tierra.
Alright, number 5. Here we go.
This next one has been doing the social media rounds this past week or so. People are saying it's yet more evidence that we're living in a simulation.
What the hell
This
is that?
version was uploaded to Instagram
Was it
by
that bird?
UFO Alien 1. Take a look.
It's that bird. What is that thing?
It's downtown Kuala
It's
Lumpur
being-
in Malaysia, and emergency services have gathered to try and remove a bird that appears to be floating in mid-air.
Yeah, but what's it? It does. It looks like it's being pulled up. Dude.
Onlookers appear confused as it looks like the bird is glitching out and hovering in one spot.
No, it's being pulled up is what it looks like. What the fuck? Why doesn't that kind of shit happen around here?
The sighting has prompted
You know what,
viewers to
never mind. I
question
don't
whether
wanna
we are indeed living in a simulated reality. In the early 2000s, Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom developed the idea that we may be living in a computer-generated simulation. He posited the idea that one or more advanced civilizations might be utilizing vast amounts of computing power to run simulations of historical events and/or alternate timelines or versions of reality. These simulations would be so realistic that the entities inside of them may not realize that they're
can see
living
it.
in a simulated reality.
I can see it.
Researchers have found that certain physical laws like gravity can be explained as information processing. This suggests that our reality may be a digital simulation, much like a computer game.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Could this
That-
floating bird be a glimpse at an error in the simulation?
No, just being
And what do
pulled.
you think of Bostrom's simulation argument in general? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below.
Guys are fucking creepy. Either that or the bird's just got some really good drugs. One of the two. Don't know yet, though. It's always she's saying that it's a deer. 4.
This one was submitted to our Slaptam subreddit, but its true origins are unknown. It's believed to be some security footage captured on a farm somewhere
Is
in
that a
Peru.
person?
Take a look at what the cameras have captured.
That's not a person. What the fuck was that? Wait. Wait.
Watching that again, what
Okay,
at
looks
first
like a head.
looks like a person sitting cross-legged in a field quickly
Yeah.
becomes something a whole lot stranger. The person stands up and appears to change into a funnel of black mist.
What the shit?
It then appears to look down the well right as another strange black orb flies off to the left. While it's possible the low compression rate of the security camera could be causing the person to distort, there is something about the way they peer into the well that seems wholly unsettling. Whatever it is, it looks to slink about, and it even has glowing eyes at the very beginning of the clip.
Like, there's no way. That's the camera. There's no way. And then that thing
Unfortunately,
just
that's all we know about this clip. It's lacking any solid information, so it's impossible to dig deeper into the sighting. So, unless more info comes to hand, this unsettling sighting will have to remain a mystery.
My son's behind me. Just like right here. Over here somewhere.
This freaky little clip was uploaded to TikTok by elkatul.tv.
Yes, I've seen this. I've actually seen this.
Over the last few months, this husband began noticing his wife experiencing a restless sleep. She'd toss and turn and often talk in her sleep. Over a period of a few weeks, the behaviour got worse and worse. Curious to see what was happening while he was sleeping, the husband set up a camera to monitor his wife throughout the night. This is what the camera captured.
It's some fucking trippy shit. Either that or it's just a joke. But that just looks so weird.
The wife sits up in bed and opens her mouth wide. Her neck twitches before she slams back down onto the mattress.
It's so fucking creepy, dude.
While this isn't paranormal at all, it's still incredibly unnerving to see her sit up and grin like that right in the middle of the night.
That's just
if you were the husband, would you be sleeping in the same bed the next night?
No,
Let me know
I wouldn't be.
down below.
I'm good. I'm good. I am so good at that. Nope. Number 2?
This next odd photo was sent to us by Reddit user Maxime Camera. The user wrote to us saying, "My friend showed me a photo he made in the 80s. It was a real print developed from a negative which I snapped with my smartphone, no Photoshop involved at all. He told me that back then he saw a light from outside of his house and went to investigate, when he saw this rolling barrel of fire going back and forth around his car, making it disappear and reappear by doing so. It was no ordinary fire because there was no heat or smoke. The event lasted several minutes, enough to get his camera from inside of the house. The car did function completely normally afterwards, and this never happened again. This happened in southern Austria in the mid-1980s. Taking a look at the photo, you can see a bizarre light surrounding the front portion of the car, although the actual front end appears to be missing.
What the fuck it is?
The surrounding landscape is lit up, including the inside of the vehicle. Immediate reactions on Reddit were that the whole thing has been photoshopped, but if the post is to be believed, this photo was taken in the mid-1980s and physically printed in store. The witness at the time claims to have seen a rolling barrel of light enveloping the car. I'm not really sure what to make of this one. It's a fun story for sure, but is it really true? I'll throw this one out to you lot for final judgment. Let me know what you think about this curious photo in the comments down below.
I mean, it could be Photoshop, but that's hella cool though, the way that... I thought that was actually a real photo, like... Somebody
Before
actually
we take
did
a look
that.
at some eerie footage sent to us by a viewer, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications.
Tickle my bell.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Oh.
Our last clip of the day was sent to us by Reddit user Canadian Queen Bee. The OP says that she moved into a set of new condos a few years ago. The complex was brand new and there were no previous owners. However, shortly after moving in, things began to turn a little strange. One night after the OP put her children to bed, she noticed a dark figure slip into her bedroom. It stood at the end of her bed, then disappeared. Following this eerie encounter, things began to escalate. Lights began flicking on and off throughout the night, chairs would slide across the room without reason, and a heavy, uncomfortable presence could be felt throughout the entire home.
That's when I get the fuck out. Just move out.
Sometime later, the OP was picking up some toys in her living room when her phone inadvertently began filming. Take a look at what it captured.
Let's see. What was that? Was that it?
Watching that again, a dark shadow moves
from
left to right.
Oh, wait, this is again.
Then, if you listen closely, it sounds like her daughter says, "Who was that?"
It does.
Freaked out by the incident, the uploader decided to contact a psychic. The medium told the homeowner that they were dealing with a poltergeist and that it was attached to her.
Why is it always a
poltergeist?
poltergeist?
Itself. They then went on to say that it was the spirit of a friend of theirs who had sadly drowned a year prior. The medium said they were just trying to make contact. The OP mentioned that a lot of the details they said were spot on, making them believe that what they were saying was the real deal. Despite this information, the homeowner believes there could also be a second presence inside of the home. They claim there's also a male energy that lingers in the house,
How would you know?
that isn't friendly at all. It feels dark and uncomfortable, the homeowner said. In fact, a neighbour said that they were moving out of the apartment complex because they believed their condo was haunted too. They said there was a dark male entity inside of their house that was becoming too hard to ignore.
Yeah, I'm good. Nope. Out.
While the story itself is creepy enough, when you pair it with the phone's footage of the strange shadowy figure, certainly does make you wonder whether something paranormal could really be happening here.
What phone does she have? 1998? 2002? Yeah.
Well, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm just glad none of this shit happens to me. I'm scared.